Where's Black Bomberman? Oh wait, 6-1.
Let's get this very short game over with.
I'm okay with that. It started with this kind of 80s feel, now it's... This is definitely final level music going right here.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And they couldn't come up with any better henchmen.
No, just recycling all the shitty ones.
It's the 3 worst ones too at that. I still don't know what the yellow thing is.
Neither do I.
Apparently it's indestructible though. Never mind.
Here I was about to say, I think the helicopter has more than one hit.
That's just pure lie. And we still have the whole I'm jumping on a spring! Not anymore though, apparently. With your 80,200 points. Okay. This... I don't get why the... Are those treasure chests? I mean, what's the purple part?
I don't know. Couldn't leave without that, could we?
Of course not.
It's been like, what, a week since we did all the other ones?
I know. And the fact that he's in this basher, I'm like, I kicked all the other Bomberman's ass. Time to finish just... Thanks, Bomb guys. You're doing my job for me.
Not very well, but...
Obviously. I'd just love to see one of those bombs just walk and go, ah, fuck it, pick up one of the blocks and crush itself. Bomberman's just like, Jesus Christ.
I feel almost bad about this.
But I never do, because I kill defenseless animals all the time.
20 years of this.
And there goes his bones.
That really doesn't look like a hole. It looks like he's diffusing through glass.
Kind of. What are these new enemies? Snowman Samurai. And that one really didn't utilize its touching you mechanic very well. It just stood there, it's like, I'm gonna go the opposite way. Oh, come on. I know we're trying to make... I know we're trying to make this game easy, but on the final level you can pull something out. Where's Robo Clown?
I've got something even better.
I just love that thought process where it's just like, you know, the clown enemy is obviously going to be a favorite, so final boss, Robo Technicolored Clown.
I almost wish it would be that.
It's Firehorn, isn't it?
Firehorn!
Firehorn! I still say that Pommy Dragons would make great pets.
They would. They can't harm anything.
Except for they can do backflips. And apparently they can headbutt and... What did he beat? A buffalo? The only other animal they can kill are buffalo, which, ironically enough, are ginormous. This almost feels the point where it's just like, this is the one I have left is a stupid vacuum at the bottom. God damn it. And you still didn't kill it. Yay! Are we almost to the boss yet? No! This is how tall I was when I was 15. What the hell?
That's how tall I'll never be.
Well, good. Means you can fit on planes and in cars.
Not get stuck to some crazy Australian lady. Exactly.
You know what? She at least made it somewhat amusing. I think the fact that I was next to a shitter made it that much worse. Does the javelin have any effect? I've seen it stab you like 5 times.
Nope.
So, he has his javelin, but you actually have to touch him. Or her. I'm not going to make any judgments about the sex of this knight. But, you know, you should be dead by now, easily. What? What's the point of the javelin? No, kids would find it way too hard if the javelin was actually a javelin. Big question. Oh, is this guy dead yet? God! I don't see any difference between hitting the bombs now than he did before. I love this charge mechanic. Like, he stops, he's like in a charge. Moves the same speed. Ooh. I'm in trouble now.
I think his line of sight got blocked by the bomb. God.
He swallowed his gum when he fell down there.
Was that intentional, or is that because you're sick?
No, I'm not sick right now.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
That'd be kind of depressing, though. Try to be funny! That was fiery delicious. It ate that, it just exploded right in its mouth. Just like those little... What were those... Like, gummy things that they had when we were kids that had the... Like, the juice in them?
Gushers?
Was it Gushers? God, I feel old.
I still had those, like, well into high school.
Well, then it makes me feel even older, you asshole. I can't even remember them. That's how tall I am now. Why, God, why?
It's final level music, but it's really repetitious.
Yeah, it is. Well, you know we've heard worse music than this. Clearly.
Read. To be fair, that came later.
It did. And that doesn't exactly help its case, then. We've had 10 years to perfect this, but we didn't, so...
Just in case I killed myself on the way back. There's another remote bomb.
I think it's interesting that I managed to live through a period of time where games looked like this, and now they look like the way they do now. I just think that's kind of fascinating in a way.
Yeah.
Hell, they looked a lot worse when I was even younger. My first game that I owned was Duck Hunt and the original Super Mario.
And I think right there was the first time I ever firewalked all of the enemies dead.
In the final level.
In the final level.
How stupid is that? Not like you're going, ah, fuck it with sweeping these parts. It's like, ah, I'm just gonna show you blowing up these Legos. Wonder how big Bomberman's supposed to be in real life.
I don't know. They really screwed this proportions.
Is he really tiny? Like, maybe that clown's head was an actual clown's head. Robo Spider. Robo Spider Turtle. Good job.
Aim for the eye. What a surprise.
Good job. Seriously, you have an eye for a reason.
Okay, this is even easier because when he's just walking around, he has the eye open. He freezes, and the little timer before his shutters close just kind of pauses.
Can I just tell you that was awful?
Feel free.
Damn, final creation. Oh, and good with your Dr. Eggman thing right there.
This is even more awful. This is how we beat Carrot Diamond and what's-his-face. Dr. Mook. We need a punching glove power-up, and then we need to drop bombs and punch them into the cockpit. And not hit all of the skulls. Because otherwise that keeps happening.
Wow. Game over, man!
And if you die, you go back to level 6-7.
God damn it. I get to watch this again.
No. That's just to show you how kind of dumb that is.
Good, we got a punching glove. Now kill this jackass.
I am.
I like when he knocked the bombs in there. It takes him about a good 2 minutes to realize what happened.
I also like the sound effect for when he drops the skull. It sounds like he's punching the skull. It's like, get the fuck out of this.
Get out of here, Death. God does sound like that.
Also has this really lazy movement pattern, where he just kind of moves in little spiral circles. You can kite him around.
I just imagine that Dr. Movie's just like, wee! This toy really does work! Sir, the fact that you made this ship as awful as it is, it's about as good as arrow movement I can pull off.
And the best part is, you could tell from the way that it explodes, it didn't even go into the cockpit, it's still on the ground.
I love their facial expressions too.
Barely missed that one.
Come on, buddy.
Fucker.
Oh god, he touched your face.
Another boxing glove. Let's get this over with. Soon.
Come on.
There we go.
Kidney stone! This thing looks like my dick! I love those classic explosion mechanics where they can't make one big explosion, so they have all these little tiny explosions while you just sit still.
Also, this big building's collapsing, and these two jackasses can't figure out. They should probably get out of it.
So, in a kid's game, they die under a pile of rubble.
Oh no, there they are.
Okay, we can figure. What was even the point of that? Oh, we're so lost. Oh. Okay. Yay, you ruled the island again. While they bow at you and they could stab you in the back. Where were the rest of the Bombermen to help you at that point?
Waiting outside.
Just imagine that picture. Well, thank God we ate them. So we keep these robust figures.
So that was Super Bomberman. Kind of strange.
I don't remember that. He got birthed out as a baby, and it burned a rock. He was very sad about that predicament.
And then he had a Sonic the Hedgehog race with his doppelganger.
Which they couldn't run too fast, because seeing how they're Bombermen and they're incredibly fat for some reason. Are they being chased by a Buck-2 Shadow?
And the White Bomber and Black Bomber laid on a bunch of Bomberman corpses.
I'm about to say, they rolled atop the victims of the war. We won! At least we'll have your blood on you to carry with us for all time.
And Dr. Mook and Carrot Diamond
Realized they were the ugliest ducks in all the pond.
And then they enslaved the coil enemies.
I know. Why not? And if anyone to enslave, it's those crazy-looking fuckers. Except for thinking the Black Bomber has a hard time riding it for some reason. And then they apparently beat somebody up and killed him, so they're leaving their corpse behind. It looks like that one on the left is stomping him. Doesn't it? That day, Black Bomber was stomped. No, this isn't a hate crime. The end. Rattling screen.
Yeah, for some reason my ROM has the shivers.
It's so sad, it's the end.
I did buy a cartridge, though. So I technically own this game.
Oh, okay. I think it's funny that everyone they murdered, it's player 2. Imagine how, the 7-year-old and the 5-year-old playing that game. 5-year-old, of course, gets player 2 because older brothers suck, and you get to the point where they show the end part and just like, and show skipped off to the sunset while the Black Bomber had a broken neck because none of them could agree to drive with them because they would attract too much attention. Oh, I mean. We can't put that in the game, can we? Well, maybe in the early 90s, but... There you go, folks. We find some way to just even find one of the good games to have some awful moments. We succeed, yeah! That was me high-fiving Thorn, if you couldn't tell.
Oh. Ow.
Sorry, that was my fist.
And that was my face.
That's for making me play another Bomberman game. Remember that next time.
I've got space.
We got more bruises to go. Like a Super Bomberman sequel, maybe.
Or 4.
What? Oh my god. Anyway. I guess I should, since it's probably still recording some stuff, I guess I should say that I finally made the leap.
Oh, yes, he did.
I finally am able to record my gaming off of PVR, so I recorded my first game already, so keep an eye out for that stuff, because it might be good, might be bad, we'll find out. That's the big surprise. Will it be awful? Tune in to find out next week.
I'm mentoring the crap out of him, so.
Yes. He's menstruating all over these, aren't he?
Bleeding profusely.
Like pink Pikmin.
God.
For some reason, I had this awful thought as soon as I mentioned that. Just one of the Pikmin going, "Ooh, nectar!" Ah!
No.
I'll never feel clean again," said the purple Pikmin.
It's a good thing you're about to be eaten.
Welcome to the club, said Mr. Dumple. That's all you can say about Bomberman.
I like this game, but it was pretty damn stupid.
That should be the quotation that's on the mega thread.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I like this game, but it's pretty stupid.
Pretty damn stupid.
Yep. And just a picture of that sad clown. I feel like Bomberman's just so small, and that clown just stuck his head through like a box. So he's like, "What is all this sound coming from here? There's a little man in here. Why is he killing me?"
Why am I suddenly not smart enough to pull my head out?
I don't usually see these kind of things when I'm drunk. And we're never really clear what they did with the Carrot Diamond and Dr. Mook. They just ended up in a one-room apartment in downtown LA staring at the moon.
Down on their luck.
Down on their luck. Their acting careers weren't working out the way they were, and they had their screenplays just sitting there ready to go.
No one's returning their calls.
People don't want to talk to us. No one's calling us. Well, we don't have a phone. Well, we can start with that. Why do we sound the same? I don't know. This is always a problem. There's one problem I did kind of have with early games. Not all of them, but like this one is pointing out a good example. When you have a boss that they talk about, some bad guy that they talk about, but you don't see them or their actions until like the last minute of the game. Like, I mean, Dr. Mook was more of kind of an enemy than Carrot Diamond was. He just showed up at the last minute. It's just like, yeah, I'm riding it in the passenger seat of this ball thing. Haha. I like enemies where you get to the point where you're just happy to get to the point where you can just beat the shit out of them because they're shitty people. I just imagine they're just like, yeah, we can't have more than one bomber past this series, so yeah, I'm gonna continue on to other Super Bombermans, but I don't know what you're gonna do. Probably die.
But then they realized all the other Super Bombermen were 2-player. Purple Bomber, you're getting a color upgrade.
They just color him with a permanent marker. Guys, we could have just let Black Bomber live. Well, if hindsight was something that we had, we wouldn't be Bombermen, okay? And we certainly wouldn't step on our own bombs.
I lost my hindsight when I got bombed in the ass.
So, what now?
I don't know when Super Bomberman 2 is going to come, but it'll come, and it'll have a little more to it than Super Bomberman.
A little bit more pizzazz.
A little more personality.
What's interesting with a lot of Super Nintendo games is that when it came to things like videos or sounds, I don't know why they thought it'd be a good idea to just like show the next generation of gaming, where they would have like a GIF as a video, like on a TV. Like you'd walk by a TV and it'd be like 2 frames of a guy like riding a bike or something like this. Like, this is not really doing it for me.
Or like a woman holding up with this amazing new product. She's just bouncing up and down.
Yeah. But they'd work on the graphics in the game to look, okay.
For 1992.
Yeah. It's like when you realize how much of an ugly skank the girl monkey is in Donkey Kong Country. You look at her and it's like, damn, that's really deformed.
Oh, Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had to be kind of a bit of a freak if she forced 2 monkeys to climb into one barrel to save. Hey, Candy, could I get a separate one? No, honey. I can only afford the one. We have tons of them all over the stage. Shoves. Stop being a loser. Don't you want to make out with me because apparently I'm a hot monkey?
That's a euphemism.
I guess so. I've never been asked that.
I'm a hot monkey.
I can just imagine after the... Come on, don't you just want to make out with a hot monkey? Oh, I guess so. I'm a hot monkey.
I'm gonna find a use for that.
Just say...
You are a hot monkey.